I'm John Hinkle, the senior pastor of First Presbyterian Church. This is your Thursday devotion. Bobby is still with his family on spring break. Must be nice. But I'm here, and I'm glad you're with me. So, if you're like me, you've gotten the weather warnings that if you have anything outside that needs to be tie it down because a storm's coming. In fact, it's coming. It's already taken place, right? This is Thursday. The storm's supposed to happen Wednesday. My weather guy says about 7 o'clock. So this is after the fact. So having said that, after the fact, I started thinking about a text in the book of Hebrews. Let me read it. It's real short. It's Hebrews 12, verse 27. Where the writer of Hebrews says that everything that will be shaken, and all that will remain remains. And I know that text seems, kind of simple, right? The book of Hebrews is describing the storm that's coming, and the storm will move and shake everything that can be shaken. But what remains, and what remains is that relationship that we have with Jesus Christ. There was a great song by Rich Mullins, which I absolutely love. It's called Home, and let me read. This is Rich's take on these verses. I see the morning moving over the hills. I can see the shadows of the western side. And all those illusions that I had, they just vanish in your light. Though the chill in the night still hangs in the air, I can feel the warmth of the morning on my face. Though the storm had tossed me till I thought I had nearly lost my way, and now the night is fading and the storm has passed, and everything that could be shaken was shaken, and all that remains is all I ever really had. I just love that line, right? And all that remains is all I ever really had. There's a new commercial that you've seen. I can't even think of the actor's name, but he'd been in Star Wars. But he's talking about the difference between buying stuff and going to places. Have you seen that commercial? I don't know what he's selling. Who knows? I think it's a travel website, like, Xfinity or something like that. But I love his point that stuff is just stuff, and stuff breaks down. What we need to really focus on is what really matters. And that's what the book of Hebrews was trying to get across. In our lives, there are always going to be storms. There are always going to be things that come our way that try to knock us off our feet, that try to prevent us from being in right relationship with Jesus Christ. But faith tells us that no matter how big those storms are, no matter how big the storm was last night, that God will ground us in what is truly important. That what remains after the storm, that's all that really matters, right? And I look at the storms in my life, and I know many of you have gone through hard times in your own lives, but the reality is, as we have moved through these moments, we can see again and again what really matters. That relationship we have with Jesus Christ, that connection we have with the church, the hope for our community. So that's my devotion for today, and I'm still working on my sermon. So I'll see you Saturday for Saturday morning's preview of Sunday morning sermon, and I hope you all have a great day.